Hello! This is the third installment of the redesign series, and this time we're doing Applejack. It's quick and easy intro, yes. Okay, so for Applejack, I thought about making her a draft horse, obviously. That's been done many times. The draft horse idea is pretty obvious because she's a working horse on a farm. So I looked up a couple of reference pictures of work horses, one native to Denmark, where I come from, and then a Belgian draft horse. And then I clearly noticed that Applejack looks a lot like the native draft horse of my country, having like a red-orange coat and light yellow hair. But I wanted to do something different because usually people just give them socks and a white stripe on their face and then make them a draft horse and then it's done. And I wanted to change the color palette because although the color palette is actually the more natural one and actually very pretty, I still think that it would be nice to see something a little different because the draft horse can look different out from my reference pictures. So for her hair, I thought that it should still be up like her original one. Well, it isn't up, but you know, it's tied in the small buns. And I thought that should still be something she does. I changed the length of her tail because draft horse usually don't have that long hair on their tail. At least they cut them short for some reason. And then of course added her ribbons. For her colors, I decided to go with the darker look. Her hair still should be light because all the reference photos I found of real horses, work horses, had light hair. All of them had like lighter color mane than coat. So I decided to go for that theme. I made her coat darker and gave her dark points because the one I liked the most of the reference photos was actually a dark gray one, Belgian workhorse. And I thought, let's just make her darker because that would actually look good too. I gave her her freckles, which obviously she must have freckles, and gave her some white socks to accent it. I also added some small scarrings here and there because she's a workhorse. I expect her to get small scratches and bumps during her work. For Cutie Mark, I already had an idea set for what it should be. I had seen, I don't know where, but I had seen somewhere like a horseshoe on her, an apple horseshoe. I don't know who made it, but I felt extremely inspired by that because obviously she's a bucking horse. She kicks the trees, so I thought she should have a horseshoe. It's more fitting for her than the three apples, I think. She still have her three main colors, you know, like the orange, the yellow, the green, the red. I just tinted them in different directions. As the last touches, I decided to give her like a bow tie with red strings connecting to her cowboy hat, and that cowboy hat got a bit more of a detail because I thought it should be a little more unique. And there you have it, my redesign of Applejack. Have a nice one. Only 3 left, guys.